Hey, what's up guys, TheJordude here, back again with a Shadowverse video. It's been a while since I did my last Shadowverse video. Going back to Shadowverse, as the March Shadowverse Open is coming up pretty soon, next week, next weekend. And I'm going to be away in LA actually next week for vacation, so won't have too much time to prepare for the event right before the event. So been trying to get some testing in and went on templestorm.com on their Shadowverse meta snapshot, which they just released the most updated version. And if you check out the tier list, on the top of tier 1 you see Natura Dragon. Natura Dragon has really risen from the mini expansion of Ultimate Colosseum, and it's just a really powerful deck. What really pushed the deck was the new legendary Dark Prison Dragon. Basically, if Overflow is active for you, you lose 1 play point orb, but it gains +1/+1 and Storm. So it becomes a 4/3 Storm. If you evolve it, it could do like 6 damage. And just getting the Storm damage is really important for Natura Dragon, because in the past, Valdane was always your win condition. It still is. And you get a lot of damage every turn with it. But by getting additional Storm power, you basically increase the clock, or make your clock quicker for your Valdane Shadow Corrosion damage. So yeah, because before your opponent would survive, they could kind of calculate how many turns they have with the Shadow Corrosion, or try to predict how many trees you're going to put down. But now that you have Storm with Dark Prison Dragon and Kaya, you could just do a lot more burst damage, and so your opponent just dies a lot quicker. In my previous Natura Dragon deck, I actually featured a list that was running a lot more Storm units. And yeah, basically Dark Prison Dragon just replaced the Dragon Newt, the 2/2 with Storm, just because it pushes a little bit more damage. So it was already a deck that was rising in popularity, winning a lot more events, and it just got a power boost. The deck also got Princess Knight, the neutral card from the mini expansion, and this helps with your Union Burst. So Inori, a very powerful Union Burst. If you could play multiples of her when your opponent kind of goes wide on the board, punish them, gets a lot of damage in. Same thing with Dark Prison Dragon in, it just gets that last few points of damage to win the game. It also makes your Kaya a bit more quicker on the Union Burst, so Princess Knight, very useful. It also draws you a card, and the Fanfare card could also increase your consistency with your Valdane as well. So yeah, this is pretty good. And I actually didn't know that I could buy temporary cards from the shop, so that's why I was able to get Dark Prison Dragon, because your boy is still vile broke right now, so being able to get these temporary cards helped out a lot. And yeah, so that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Do you think, in the comments down below, do you think that Dragon is tier 1 and is going to be tier 1 for the rest of this meta? Or do you think a different deck is going to be able to overcome Dragon? So yeah, let me know down below in the comments. And enjoy the games, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Alright, against Forestcraft. Going second. If we're going against like an aggressive force, it might be hard. But if we're going against Control Force, Control Force is a pretty good matchup for us, unless they have like a really good Roach start. But our opening hand is actually really nice. We got Desert Pathfinder into the Whirlwind Pteranodon, the Maga. Okay, so it's a Greenwood Guardian deck. Against Greenwood Guardian, I guess I would have wanted to go first, just because they're a bit more aggressive here. I could deal with that immediately with the Wildfire Tyrannosaur, but my turn 3 would be very weak. So I want to go for the Pathfinder here, and then my next turn I take the trade, and then I get to ramp up. I take 2 damage here though, which kind of sucks, but we drew a Respite, so that's like some health. Princess Knight. Turn 5. Turn 5. Next turn we can evolve, so we could go for evolving the Princess Knight, and we get to reduce a Kaya, so it's actually doing something. We could also go Garyu here. The Garyu is not bad. But I think I actually want to ramp up now that I drew the second Pteranodon. Is there a point of going to 8? I think there is. The benefit of going to 8 is that I could go like double Princess Knight and Garyu and a 2-drop, or I could go like Garyu plus Princess Knight. So I get to play an extra card next turn for ramping, and the cost is like I take 1 extra damage from this sniper, which is fine honestly. But since we're so close to the Garyu enhance on 9, I think I'd probably play the Garyu next turn. This turn, interesting. I could get the Kaya active next turn by evolving Princess Knight, but the Princess Knight Evo isn't going into anything. I think I'll play 1 first just to see what we draw. Yeah, I'm most likely just playing these Velociraptors here. And then Tyrannosaur. We could actually play Tyrannosaur next turn if we wanted to, but I would have wanted to set up more trees. Yeah, it's not that great. Tyrannosaur might be an option later though, because I have another Velociraptor, and if it goes wide on the board, like he's just playing a bunch of Greenwood Guardians this turn. Probably plays another Guardian here, yeah. So he's got 5. Does he have another one? Okay, he doesn't have another one. So luckily he's not getting Lamaga at this turn. Question is, what do I do here? I could deal 4 to everything by playing this Tyrannosaur. Don't think it's great. It's okay, but I think this turn might be the Garyu. It's a big... I get a lot of units on the board. I don't think he could deal with all the threats. It's kind of unfortunate because we didn't draw Valdane. Maybe we want to evolve here. The Supreme Dragon, this gets +2 anyways, so I think we just evolve. We could make the ward bigger, but I think spreading is a bit better. I'm not sure. Next turn. Next turn I could activate Kaya if I evolve something before. Next turn I might want to start off with the Princess Knight just so we can see what our options are. Hopefully we might draw into a Valdane. Barrage. Okay, so you might have Maze to be able to clear this Supreme Golden Dragon. Does he have another Greenwood Guardian though? He might not have another Greenwood. Okay, now he does. So he's getting Lamaga's out next turn. He might not be able to deal with the Supreme Golden Dragon though. It's a 50-50, right? Yeah, it's going to be a 50-50 if he can clear us or not. He can clear either way. He's not even going to take the roll. I guess this makes more sense actually. It's a bit more cleaner for him. Ooh, Inori. Okay, so I might want to accept the Inori here. Let's start off with the Princess Knight. Dark Prison Dragon. If I evolve a unit, my unit birth becomes turn 9. And my next turn will be turn 8. So I have to evolve the Princess Knight if I want to set up Inori for next turn. Which is fine. I want to play Dark Prison Dragon this turn though. So I have 4 mana left. My hand is kind of full to play this Velociraptor. Let's start off with a tree. Oh, there's a Valdane. How many trees have we played? 4? Maybe the Valdane's more worth. Yeah, the Valdane seems to be a bit better. Okay. Yeah, because the Inori is not going to be active next turn, but my Kaya is active, I think. Yeah, so I could go for Kaya plus Dark Prison Dragon, and it's going to get me 10 damage from hand. Plus, I'm already doing 4 damage, so he is technically dead. Even if he plays a ward, the Kaya has to attack into something first to get the buff. So I think... Oh, if this healed him 3, that would have been big, I guess. But yeah, he's just dead. He even left the Princess Knight up. How much would this do? Not that much. Oh yeah, all the storms. Swordcraft, yeah, probably just like Evo Sword. I think this matchup is probably fine for us. I think we just outspeed them. Let's see. We're going first here. I kind of want to dump this whole hand back. When we're going first, I want Dragon Oracle, or I at least want like Desert Pathfinder into the other dino, but we drew into Valdane, so we can play Valdane on 4, it's fine. That's not a great hand. Turn 3 Dark Prison Dragon. I could just play Dark Prison Dragon and let it sit for a while because that's ambush. Or, I mean, I don't have to let it sit, I could just hit him. Like, both of these units have ambush, which is kind of good. The question is if I want to actually hold the Inori for later because of the Union Burst. Against Sword, the Union Burst for Inori is actually pretty good. So I think, especially because we drew a second Garyu, I'm just going to play the Garyu here. And we'll hold the Inori for the Union Burst later, which might get some damage in. If not, I mean, like, Garyu is like really good value, but especially because we don't have like a great ramping hand, it might not be that good. Ah, it's Ambush Sword. Play this Dark Prison Dragon right now. Ambush Sword. This might be a bit. This might be close, actually. I guess we go for the Valdane here. Bunker. We could play Dark Prison Dragon, but it's not. I could just play Dark Prison Dragon anytime. Especially, yeah, this is just like a good body to put. It's kind of hard for him to deal with this much stats, I think, right now. Inori's not going to be that great anymore because he's not going wide on the board. I'll suddenly become a race. Like, the Shadow Corrosion is not going to be relevant. And that wasn't great for him. He might have... Oh, 2 Ivory Sword Dances. Okay. Okay, there. Yeah, this kind of sucks. Like, we could go with Inori and Dark Prison Dragon this turn. Garyu's going to take a long time to hit 9, so maybe we just play the Garyu right now. And I guess we take the ward. Debatably, I could evolve this. I make it 6-7. How does he deal with it? He just used 2 Ivory Sword Dances, so the chances that he has another one is kind of low. I'm going to actually evolve this one because it also, like, Not too relevant, but it makes my Inori Union Burst start going down a little bit. But more importantly, just makes it a bit harder for him to kill. But he has a second Ivory Sword Dance, which is pretty unfortunate. He actually didn't get to clear it though because of my Garyu being on the board. So now he either has to trade into this, which he 100% will not. So I'm actually going to get 6 damage in with the Supreme Dragon. He needed like one more ping onto this to use his Veiled Reckoning. But yeah, this stuck. So that the evolve was actually worth it. We're going to save the Dark Prison Dragon for next turn so I can guarantee get the damage in. This turn's not really doing much though. We might just drop the Inori here. I guess we drop Inori here. We could go Shadow Corrosion, it does nothing. But it uses the mana right now. Play the Shadow Corrosion. But yeah, next turn we have Dark Prison Dragon available for the Storm. And that plus the Inori is just lethal. If he somehow kills the Inori, it's still lethal because this evolves becomes 6 attack. Plus I could use double Traveler's Respite to get 1 tree destroyed so that the Shadow Corrosion could kill him. So he has to like heal up here. He has to kill this Inori. Or he has to somehow kill me, which is pretty much impossible I think, especially because he played this Leod, so he can't get like a double attack in for the Leod, for his buffed up Leod. Yeah, that one evo just basically, like, it stopped one turn from him being able to hit me, and also I got to get 6 damage in.